Welcome into the RJ Performance Moment of the Week. I'm Dusty Litster. Thanks for joining us. And as always, if you want to get to the next level in your performance, whether that be on the field or in your life or at work, go to our friends at RJ Performance Group, RJPG.net. Go schedule your appointment with Riley Jensen and his mental performance professionals. And we want to thank them for spotlighting athletes every week here on Rewind. Well, let's start first with the ladies, shall we? Look, first of all, we want to talk about, this video is about twofers. You got two teams we're going to be talking about today, not just players, but teams. And we're going to talk about teams that have absolutely bounced back and have been dominant. One of my favorite things to think about when you think of good teams is that they respect their opponents enough that they give them their best shot every night. And that takes a ton of mental performance and self-talk and everything else. How about Juan Diego girls? They went through the first round of region play and averaged double-digit victories. Every game was won by 10 points or more, except for one that was 8 points. So the average comes out, but absolutely spectacular during this run. The Lady Soaring Eagle, you've even seen them featured on our top 5 plays, including this weekend with a sweet behind-the-back pass in there as well. So they get it done with style. They're getting it done as a team. Speaking of teams, how about the Lady Herriman Mustangs? Since losing to Lehigh on December 22nd, Herriman has won every game since then by 20 points or more. I'm not being overly scientific with it because some of those games have been well over 20. We want to use that number to not be disparaging to anything else, but 20 points or more victory since losing to Lehigh, which they lost by 10. The Lonnie Falatea and crew, we know she transferred from West, but she's been absolutely spectacular this year for Herriman. And that, again, as a team, sticking together, bouncing back, riding the ship, and then being flat out dominant takes a lot of mental fortitude, and we want to celebrate those two teams who have been spectacular. So from the girls' side and teams that have been dominant to the boys' side and teams who continue to get it done at a high level without some of or one of their best players. And one team in Bonneville, they lost one of their best basketball players during the football season. Jordan City tore his ACL in a game against Viewmont during the football season. And a lot of people reached out to us and said, hey, look, he's one of our best basketball players as well. Well, how about the Bonneville Lakers? They sit atop Region 5 going into the second half of Region, including a win this last week against Farmington. My 5A pick to win state championship. They continue to play extremely well. Tesh and crew have been spectacular for the Bonneville Lakers, and they sit atop Region 5. Congratulations to Bonneville. They need to stay sharp in the second half of the year, and they can find themselves as region champs and maybe even getting a bye as well. And then how about the Westlake Thunder, the feel-good team of 6A, the undefeated Region 4 team. They came into region play, and we thought, well, we'll see what happens with Westlake. Maybe these be one of those teams like they've had the last few years with Coach Carling that are very good. They don't get all the wins they're looking for, and then the state tournament to make a run. Well, now they're making it around the regular season, and they're priming themselves up to make a deep postseason run. But they lost one of their best players in Hunter Phillips. And Hunter, our heart absolutely goes out to this young man who's been spectacular. Season-ending injury, he will be done. But what does Westlake do? They win both their games last week, and every game in Region 4 is a big game. They go 2-0 after Hunter goes out. This is a team right now that's on a mission to prove everyone like myself and Dade Stewart wrong. They were taking other Region 4 teams to win state championships and to be the dominant teams of 6A. They're taking it to everyone right now, and it takes a team to stick together and pull themselves together, and those 4 teams have absolutely done that. And if you want to learn self-talk, you want to learn how to be a leader on the floor, on the field, or in the workplace, go to our friends at RJ Performance Group. It's going to take me a minute. RJ Performance Group. Go to rjpg.net and schedule your time. And I share every week. I go to the RJ Performance Group personally to talk to them about things that we're doing here with this business, things I'm doing at my full-time gig. Go meet with these people. I absolutely trust them and cannot refer them enough. Again, congratulations to our mental toughness performers of the week. Look out for our videos throughout the week. Dane Stewart did our Black Clover Looking Good videos. We also got our Hide 'em in 5. We'll have some interviews, everything going on, including our live streams, and a big announcement coming up soon as well. For Vince Francis, I'm Dusty Litster. Thanks for joining us and watching the RJ Performance Group Mental Performers of the Week.